Are you ready for a new adventure? Time to travel back in time, let's go! Are you ready for a new adventure? Let's learn about the past with Anna and Leo.
Hi friends! Welcome to Unlock This, a podcast from Honest History, where we join our friends Anna, Leo, and Percy on adventures through time and uncover some really cool stories along the way. My name is William. I'm 6 years old, and I love learning about history, especially new stories that I don't hear about in school. I can't wait for today's story, and I think you're gonna love it too. So let's dive in.
Anna, are you dressing up for Halloween?
Yes, I'm going as a zookeeper, although I haven't figured out what kind of zookeeper yet. There's way too many animals to choose from. What are you doing for Halloween?
I want to dress up as something scary, like a ghost. My teacher also wants us to write a ghost story to share with the class, but I can't think of anything.
Well, I actually just heard of a story that's a little spooky. Do you want to hear it?
What's it about?
Have you ever heard of a ghost town?
No. Is it a town haunted by ghosts?
Well, not exactly. It's a town that used to be full of people, but then everyone left. But all the buildings and roads are still there. It can be a bit spooky.
That does sound a little scary. Maybe it will help me write my story for class.
And I'm thinking it could be a great adventure. Do you want to learn about a famous ghost town, Leo?
Yeah, let's do it.
Percy, are you there? Percy, we've had an idea. Is there anything in the vault that can help us learn about ghost towns?
Let's follow him to the vault.
Percy, wait up! Where is he going?
He ran around the corner.
We haven't been to this part of the vault before. There's just rows and rows and rows of bookshelves.
And they're filled with old books. Ooh, check this one. It's really dusty. I don't think anyone has touched these books in a while.
We're coming, Percy! I think he wants us to look at that big book on the shelf over there.
There's a stepladder. I'll drag it over so we can reach the bookshelf.
Did you get it?
Got it! Oh, it's even dustier up here. I bet no one has looked at this in years. Now, let's open this book to see what it is.
It's kind of hard to read. But look at this page. At the top, it says, Employees of the Mining Company.
There's a lot of numbers and names on the page, too. Oh, do you see that? It's hard to read the handwriting, but I think I can make out the names. It says Jerry Ryan.
What was that?
Something just fell out of the book. Here, let me get it.
What is it, Leo?
It's a coin. And on one side of it, it says 12.5 cents.
Let me see. And on the other side of the coin, it says saloon. Interesting. I wonder what it all means and what it has to do with ghost towns.
Well, I think it's almost time to find out. Hold on, Anna. We're about to travel.
Leo, we're here.
Now the question is, where? I don't see much around us. There's just a dusty road and some bushes.
Hey, Leo, do you see that over there? There's a horse in a wagon. I think it's coming this way.
You're right, Anna. Oh, maybe we can jump on the back of it and see where it goes.
Good idea. Come on, Leo. Let's climb on.
Anna, there's a man and a woman on this wagon. They're talking about something. I think I can hear what they're saying.
What brings you to our town, miss?
I'm just visiting family.
Well, you best be careful. Bodie can be a dangerous place. There's all sorts of bandits in these parts.
Oh yes, I have heard the stories. I will be with my family and I'll be safe. My father actually works for the mining company.
He came to California to strike it rich, didn't he? Many of those gold seekers ended up working for those mining companies. It's hard work, I'll tell you.
A mining company? What does that mean?
I'm not sure, but we should be careful. Wherever we're going sounds dangerous.
Hey, Anna, look! There's a wooden sign by the road. It says Bodie. Ooh, and there's some buildings in the distance.
That man mentioned Bodie. That must be the name of the town we're going to. We've stopped. Let's get off and walk into the town. There's a lot of people over there.
That building looks like some kind of store. Do you see all the jars inside? Ooh, I think it sells food.
And there's music coming from the building across the road. Let's go inside.
It looks like some kind of restaurant. There's a man playing a piano and a few people sitting at the counter. But it looks like there's a group of people gathered around that table over there. I think there's a man telling a story.
Let's get closer so we can hear.
Now, fellas, most of you have heard the story of our town. In 1859, Mr. W.S. Bodie came to this patch of land. And what do you know? He found gold! Glittering yellow gold! But now, Mr. Bodie's good luck was about to run out. Not long after he spotted that gold, a snowstorm struck. And well, Mr. Bodie didn't make it out of that storm. It took a while for someone else to find the riches on this land. But once they did, people started pouring in. They all came looking for gold. And so this town was named after Mr. Bodie, the first person to find that precious rock.
So that's why this town is called Bodie. And now we know our adventure has something to do with gold.
Anna, the people in the wagon mentioned a mining company, remember? Maybe they were talking about gold mining.
You're right, Leo. Percy said Bodie was a gold mining town in California. Hundreds of people started moving there in 1876. That was the year a mining company discovered gold up in those hills.
You know, this reminds me of something I learned about in school. The California Rush. After 1848, thousands of people moved to California to look for gold.
That's right! And a lot of towns boomed during that time because there were so many people. Before the gold rush, not many people lived in San Francisco. But after it, there were thousands of people. These towns were called boom towns because they grew so quickly.
So Bodie must be a boomtown too. It didn't sound like there was that much here before they found gold, but now there's loads of people.
Uh-oh. It sounds like some people are arguing over there. They look angry.
Anna, let's get out of here.
Percy said Bodie was known for its lawlessness. There were many shootouts, and people got into a lot of trouble around here. Bodie got a bad reputation.
Well, let's see if we can find something a little less dangerous. Oh, what about that building over there, near the hill?
Let's get a closer look.
Hi friends, are you enjoying today's episode? I'd like to take a quick break from the story to tell you about another great place to learn about the past. Honest History creates magazines and books for kids that are filled with fun stories and activities that bring history to life. From pirates to spies to great inventions and so much more, you'll learn about interesting people, places, and events from around the world that made history. Created for kids ages 6 through 12, you can sign up and receive new adventures delivered straight to your doorstep every quarter. Just visit honesthistory.co. That's honesthistory.co to sign up today. Oh, and here's a special offer for our podcast listeners. Use code UNLOCKTHIS for 10% off. Again, that special code is UNLOCKTHIS. Okay, let's get back to the story.
It's pretty busy up here. There are people going in and out of the building.
And there's a lot of machines around here, too. Do you see those?
Huh. I wonder if they're making something up here.
Leo, do you hear that? Those are machines. And look, there's smoke coming out of the top of that one.
Whoa, it's really loud.
What?
I said it's really loud.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. It's really loud.
Wait, I think I have something in my backpack that will help. Here, I have earplugs. Put these in your ears, Anna.
Earplugs. Good idea. Ugh, much better. That is one noisy machine. I wonder what it's for.
I think I have an idea. Those men over there are putting giant rocks into the machine, and it's breaking them apart.
You're right. So this machine smashes up rocks. And look at that part of the machine. It's pounding the smaller rocks into sand.
They've added water to it, because now it's kind of a sludge. And next, they're pouring the sludge over that metal screen. Oh, the screen has holes in it so big pieces won't go through. And there's a man with a brush over there. I wonder what that's for.
Percy said he's coating those big metal sheets with something called mercury. Gold sticks to mercury, so any gold in the sand will stick to the metal sheet. And that's how they got gold from the rocks. They smashed the rocks into sand, mixed it with water, and poured it over those metal sheets.
And the sheets will get covered with gold. Look! Now the man is scraping the gold off and putting it into a big bucket. It looks like hard work, not to mention noisy work. What did Percy say?
He says mining was also really hard on the environment. Miners tore up the land digging for gold under the ground. And some of that mercury they used would get into rivers. And you don't want that to happen. Mercury is toxic.
Oh no, that would be really bad for the animals and people who live here.
Hey, Jerry Ryan, give me a hand with one of these buckets, will ya?
Leo, did you hear that? One of the workers' names is Jerry Ryan.
That was the name we saw in the book.
So that book we found in the vault must be a list of the people who worked at the gold mining company. Remember, it said mining company at the top.
You're right, Anna, because I think we're about to travel again.
Whoa, Leo. I think we're still in Bodie, but it's really different.
That's for sure. There's no one here. This town is empty.
It's kind of spooky, don't you think? I mean, look inside this building. There's still furniture and jars of stuff. I think this was the store we saw before. It was full of people, remember?
Yeah, and that's the building we were in when the man told the story about Bodie. And then there was a gunfight, remember? Ooh, let's go inside.
Hello? Anybody home? Hello? It's empty, just like the store.
I wonder what happened.
Percy said Bodie used to be a busy town, but by 1881, people started leaving. A couple of years later, there were 2 huge fires that destroyed a lot of the town.
Yeah, I thought the town didn't look as big as when we first saw it. That fire must have burned down a lot of buildings.
Some people still lived in Bodie for a while, but by 1942, the mining stopped and the last few townspeople left.
So no one lives here anymore?
That's right. Bodie started as a boomtown, but quickly became a ghost town.
A ghost town. Well, that's exactly what we wanted to learn about today. Percy definitely found the perfect place to travel.
Leo, what was that?
I don't know. I thought you said no one lived here anymore. But it sounded like someone just came in through that door.
It was probably nothing. I hope.
Someone's in that back room. I'm going to investigate.
Be careful, Leo.
Okay, ghosts, or whoever you are, show yourself, or we're coming in.
Leo, there's definitely someone in there.
Okay, I warned you. Here we come. Oh, it was just you, Percy.
Percy, don't scare us like that. We thought you were a ghost.
I think he was looking for something in this back room, see? He has something in his mouth he wants to show us.
What is it?
It's a coin!
Like the coin we saw in the vault?
Yes! It says 12.5 cents on one side and saloon on the other.
People must have used these coins to buy food and drinks inside this building. Leo, I think we figured it out.
Hold on, Anna.
And we're back in the vault.
It's nice to be home. I know you said ghost towns were just called ghost towns because no one lived in them anymore, but I have to say it did feel a little spooky there. Almost like there's a few ghosts around.
I agree. Percy said there are some ghost stories about Bodie, but we shouldn't be too scared. In fact, people can travel to the ghost towns today and take a tour. It's a National Historic Site and a State Historic Park, so it's protected to make sure that it stays exactly the same. When you go there, it's almost like traveling back in time.
Except you don't need a vault and a mouse to time travel.
Exactly. But maybe Bodie will help you write that ghost story for class.
Oh, definitely. It's given me a lot of ideas.
Welcome back. That sure was a great adventure. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna tell all my friends about this amazing story. That's all for now. But if you want to learn more, be sure to check out my favorite magazine for kids, Honest History. There's a ton of stuff to learn in each issue, and I love the fun activities and questions. Bye! This episode was narrated by Nikki and JoAnn Schinderle and written by Heidi Coburn. The production was read by Robot Pirate Media. To learn more about Honest History, visit us at honesthistory.co and follow for updates on social media.